Alright, what up? Welcome back to another trade recap. I took a win today. Let's go to my journal. So my bias, I said I'm more bearish than bullish because I'm more bearish than bullish, but I want to see what happens in the 1 hour gap. And my thought process behind this was kind of the 4 hour was really the only time frame that looked bullish because I never put in a lower low. Like the 1 hour went all the way down here, so I was like, I'm just gonna go off the 1 hour because it's just how market looks right now. And then um on the 15 minute on this candle right here. So you left this gap. We hit, I guess it went down, but we hit, obviously we were in an OTE. Let me draw this out real quick. So we were in like equilibrium. I think we had an OTE. Yeah, we definitely had an OTE down here. And we were in like deep into this fair value gap. So we were at like the midpoint. Yeah. So we were like, yeah, we touched the midpoint. So I was like, I'm ready to see a little bit of a retracement into this fair value gap. And then once it hit this fair value gap, I was ready to go even lower because I didn't want to just short off this because I was expecting, a little retracement after doing all that. So when we hit this 15 minute, there wasn't really nothing on the 1 hour to go off of. Yeah, it's kind of just a lot of nothing. So I wasn't really looking at the 1 hour too much. I was mainly looking at the 15 minute from a higher time frame. And we poked in on, I actually took this trade on ES today. I usually trade NQ, but ES just looked better. So we poked in, we respected it, didn't close above, the CE, the mid level. In the 5 minute, the only thing, I'll get to that later. So, we poked in, right at open. We respected it. We came up, and then this was our CISD because, this is the last up close candle. So we closed below it right here. And I originally had my stop. Let me get this. I'm actually going to move my camera because it's on ES. I originally had my stop right here, but then price started coming up, and I was like, I'll put out the wick. So it was going to be a lot better RR, but I just wanted to play it safe. And then once we had this, we had a little bit of retracement, and then we dumped, and then we had this 5 minute fair value up right here that I'd like to see ran through, and it did run through it. So I was like, I was just going to win. So then I scaled most. I'll turn on executions actually. Um, all right, so I sold 4 right there. And when it hit this, which is like a 1 to 1.4, which is good, I bought 3, so I scaled 3 out of the 4, and then I held for, I think, London low, and I should have scaled when ES hit it, but I was just like, it's gonna hit, and this ended up being an SMT, so it ended up not playing out, and then we went up, and I got stopped right here at break even, but I'm fine with it. If the full thing would hit, it would have been a 1 to 3, which would have been nice, but you know, still green, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Um, yeah, I guess that's it. I'll see you tomorrow.